Or did it, Connor referee? Was the referee just involved in this? Because anyone with a set of eyeballs, I've said it before, wouldn't have given this as a penalty. He's not even kicked the floor. So FIFA 21 has landed, and I know for a fact that you want a sweaty team. So if you head over to Yoha right now, link in description, and use my discount code GONTH, you'll get a discount. So this is it, cheating referees in football. 2,000 likes on today's video could win you an empty can of Rio, drank by me. So drop a like right now. But let's start off with a bit of controversy. Manchester United were playing Chelsea the other week. Most of you probably saw it. And a penalty wasn't given, even though the referee stopped the game to give a penalty. He then turned around and had a word with Harry Maguire, and Luke Shaw heard it.
The ref even said to H, I heard him say if I say it's a pen, then it's going to cause a lot of talk about it after. So
the referee wanted to give a penalty for this, but was too scared to, because he was scared of the backlash that he might have got. In my opinion, you shouldn't be a referee. How are you going to not give a penalty because you're scared of the backlash that you might get if you give a wrong decision? Surely, as a referee, you're confident that you're always going to give, or at least try and give, the correct decision. Every time I watch this clip, it blows my mind. Lionel Messi scored one of the baitest goals that was never given by anyone on the pitch. He scored this goal away from home as well. They were playing Valencia away. He scored a goal. It was blatantly a goal. Everyone in the stadium knows it was a goal, apart from the referee and the linesman. Now, I'm not saying anything's dodgy going on here. I'm not saying the referee might have had a tenner, couple grand on Valencia to win that day. I need an explanation. The linesman is clearly gone over the line by miles, yet no goal was ever given. Even more recent, literally last night, Man City were playing, and it was Phill Foden on fire, yeah? This is like pretty much one of the most obvious penalties, obvious penalties you're gonna see. You can slow it down, you can speed it up, it's a penalty. The keeper's taken him out, he's tried to stay on his feet, but the referee hasn't given a penalty. I'm a bit confused, like Foden hasn't dived purposely, but he's still gone over. Surely that shows you he's been fouled, because he wouldn't have gone down otherwise. It's the most obvious penalty, but the referee hasn't given it because he's confused with VAR. He's hoping VAR is going to help him out, his officials. Mate, as a referee, do your job. If you think it's a penalty, give the penalty, because in my opinion, that's a load of shambles. That is the most blatant decision. And people need to start losing their jobs if they're going to make wrong decisions in big games. We're going to go mess around in the Scottish leagues. Not somewhere that I like to venture. Bit of a weird league. Bit of a shit league. Full of dudes that look like Ross Draper. Can I just show you this guy's in-game stats? I mean, he's one of the worst players on FIFA. This guy's meant to be a centre mid. Centre mid. The guy runs around with one leg. 49 sprint speed, I'd rather not. Anyway, this guy took, you know, quite a smart corner kick. He actually asked the linesman, can he take it quick? Linesman said, yeah, go ahead. He takes it quick, they score the goal. Something's gone on here. Something dodgy. Something that we're never going to find out what happened. But the goal got disallowed. The referee spoke to the linesman. They had a couple of words. Who knows what was said. And the goal was disallowed. I'm scratching my head because I'm just confused. The linesman clearly said that he could take it quick, but then the goal was disallowed when the referee went and spoke to the linesman. I ain't calling cheating, I ain't calling nothing. You decide. And a pretty outrageous decision. I can't believe that this is actually going on in Premier League. I'm bewildered. I'm blown away. This is one of the most, this doesn't get talked about enough actually. It's one of the most ridiculous decisions you're going to see in the Premier League in the last 5 years. Oliver Norwood swung the ball in, as you've seen on the screen. The goalkeeper is taking it clearly behind the line. You can see the ball's clearly for like over 2 seconds. It's behind the line. But the referee's sitting there going, oh no, it's no goal because, you know, my little shitty watch on my wrist ain't going bing, 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 bing. We don't care. You make the decision. You got a set of eyes. Your linesman. Ask Tom, Dick and Harry, the linesmans, to make a decision. You don't need that watch, that big transformer looking watch on your wrist to go beep beep to tell you it's a goal. It's a bad decision. Premier League's literally getting tarnished by shocking decisions like that. That's the most blatant goal. And I feel for Steven Gerrard, man, because he's got a point. Referees have been on his case all season. Even though they went all season unbeaten, they smashed the Scottish Premier League. Bookie stuff went on. Clearly, you can slow this down 50 different times you want. The guy's fouled. He's known as a diver, but it doesn't matter. This was a foul. No penalty given. No penalty given. Like, what referee in the world could not give that as a penalty? The goalkeeper went anywhere near the football. So how is that not a penalty? And possibly one of the most blatant examples of match fixing I've ever seen in my life occurred in an Olympics game, actually, a couple of years ago between Turkey and I don't know who it was against. Turkey and someone. It was a random game. A weird, spooky, perfect example to set up match fixing. This guy was forced to take a penalty 5 separate times because the referee didn't want him to keep scoring. You have to keep taking it and taking it and taking it and taking it. It was absolutely outrageous. It was disgusting. How are you going to make a man take a penalty 5 separate times before eventually you give the goal? It's almost like you're trying, you're hoping, you're praying he's going to mess one of them up. But he didn't. And mate, international dodgy games, they ain't got the best reputations, I'm telling you. There's a lot of money, a lot of dodgy money floated about. And if you make the wrong decision, that's your head gone. Hello, Will Trapp, who plays in the MLS. Possibly one of the most dirty, bookie leagues ever, where referees foul players and then allow goals to stand even though the referee just fouled one of the players that led to the goal. Yeah, I said that all in one, and as you've seen on the screen, it happened. Referee fouls the player. One of the guys then gets the ball, runs the other side and scores, and the goal is given. How on earth you can give that as a goal when you've just interfered with the play to the point where you've knocked one of the players over and you're gonna let that stand? MLS, yeah? MLS. Nah, I don't know about that league. I don't know. Welcome to the worst dive you've ever seen in world football. Connor referee. Or did it Connor referee? Was the referee just involved in this? Because anyone with a set of eyeballs, I've said it before, wouldn't give this as a penalty. He's not even kicked the floor. He's gone to dive once, thought, nah, it's not going to work, and then dived again. It's some B-Tech, bookie, Bollywood acting. I don't know what it is, but referee's given a penalty. Given an actual penalty and he scored and they went on to win the game. It makes me sick to my stomach. I don't know what goes on in these bookie leagues. I don't really care. But when I'm seeing stuff like that going on, remind me to never ever bet on a football match over there. That's just ridiculous. And unfortunately, to end, we're just gonna have to end on racism. I didn't want to do this, but when you see this clip, you're gonna realize why BLM is a thing. Black lives really do matter, because this is just outrageous. In Russia, of all places, Russia ain't got the best reputation. Anyway, this black guy who stands out a lot on the pitch came on for 5 seconds, interfered with the play, tackled the player, and the referee went, you know what, I've seen enough of you already, you're too black, boom, red card. No joke. No joke. You just witnessed it. Give him a red card after 5 seconds for just existing. Nothing. He did nothing wrong. Just tackled the player. So he came on the pitch. Referee gave him a red card. He went off the pitch. He actually laughed as he walked off the pitch, man. He actually laughed as he jogged off the pitch because he just knew, you know what? It's true what they say. They really are dodgy over here. I'd rather sit on the bench and get paid than even try and attempt to play in this league.